Hi everyone, welcome back to another Minecraft video. In this video, I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be showing you all the cancelled time-lapses that I never uploaded. And I'll start by showing you all the worlds for these. So by cancelled time-lapse, I mean a time-lapse of me building something in Minecraft, or doing something in Minecraft, that I never really finished. Like, I made it, I sort of recorded half the footage, but then I just never played anymore. And the first one I was trying to do was to do a second village transformation time-lapse. And the first one, which was half an hour long, which is a bit too long for a time-lapse in the future, was fine. And then I wanted to do a second one because I just wanted to just build something, because then I could watch YouTube or listen to music in the background instead of have nothing going. However, I just never finished it. And then I just archived everything. Now you're going to see the few minutes that I did manage to record and edit into a time-lapse. But of course, I'm not going to finish that. The second one is a skyblock time-lapse. And why is it raining? So I'm just going to get rid of the rain. And again, this is something that I just archived, forgot about. And then when I remembered about it, it was a bit too late now. Like, I could always keep going, but there's a few problems here because I destroyed all the grass blocks, so I have no grass now. And I also did this with the main account that was playing Skyblock being my alt account, not my main account. So my main account was actually in spectator mode. Actually, no, it was in creative mode, I think. Anyway, filming my alt account, which was doing the Skyblock stuff. And I made a little bit of progress, which you'll see in the time-lapse now. However, I just forgot about it, and then I have many ways I can improve on this later. So, I might make a Skyblock time-lapse, but probably not. And the third one, and this is one where I uploaded the first part 1 of this. So this is a time lapse of me making a massive airplane with a lot of redstone in it. And like this is the cockpit, it's really massive. And you can see all the seats here. However, I actually was trying to finish this, but then because I needed a powerful computer to be able to render all the chunks, because this thing is huge. And I have that computer now, but the problem is now I've forgotten about what I was doing and what I need to do. I could probably figure it out, but I don't really feel like doing it. Plus, this is just too big a scale for me to do. Just because of I'm not sure how to render everything in one frame. And I'll probably upload a world download of all of these. But it's really massive, and I guess I might as well show you some of the features. So if you go into the cockpit, we can see a lot of switches. So I did a few details like throttles and levers. However, you can't really move them. But some of the stuff you can move is all these smaller levers, like all these up head controls. And a lot of these don't do anything because I haven't finished the plane, and I probably never will. But some of these do things, and it's not really complete. Like these switches go back to the back of the fuselage, but there's no wings yet. Anyway, so you can see a lot of redstone here. And if you've watched my redstone computer series, which I will link somewhere, then you'll know that this is a battery over here, and this is a fuse set here. So it's like a redstone computer, but built into a plane. Like this would go back to where the wings would be for some lights or engines, but I just never did it. But the battery works, and some other things work. Anyway, so I'm going to cut to the time lapse now. So something I forgot to mention about this massive aircraft is part 1 was making the cockpit, and then I did a lot of the redstone wiring off camera. And then part 2 was meant to be making the fuselage, and then there were meant to be a few other parts about making the rest of it. But I'm never going to make those because this plane is just too massive. Like, I could probably make it, but I'd never be able to film the whole thing. Like, it's just that I can't get the whole plane chunk loaded at once.